It's easy to be a tourist and sleep in five-star hotels, but there's no authenticity in that. I am a frequent flyer, but I never thought I'd be going back to the motherland. It was my first time there. I was excited to see where my grandparents grew up. They had told me countless stories, but I realized I was only getting half of those stories. From the moment I stepped off the plane, I knew I wasn't home. The people looked the same as me, spoke the same language as me, worshipped the same God as me, but they were so different, especially in rural villages. Overcrowding, poverty, and scorching heat were foreign things to me. The odd panhandler was nothing compared to the beggars that bombard you on the streets. Most of them were just children, their bones clearly visible through their ripped shirts, flies circling their heads. They are forced to beg and don't even get to keep the money. Their education came from the streets. Some people may have lived affluently, but by our standards, they were still considered poor. I never considered electricity a luxury until I realized they experienced power outages on the daily. I also thought toys had to be expensive in order to be fun. That is, until I saw how much joy a simple kite could bring. They were even nice enough to teach me how to fly one. During the night, they even attached candles to the kites for me. Walking around, healthcare isn't a subject a kid thinks about, but when you're there, it's impossible to not think about it. Diseases plague the common streets. You see it everywhere. People in tents. There's no clean administration of medicine. I knew my grandparents had left in pursuit of other opportunities, but I always assumed that meant in search of better jobs. Now I know the truth. Their Indian dreams are my Canadian reality.